No need for you to sit back and be waiting for your puff puff to rise before you fry. In this recipe, when you mix your frying right away, because all you need is just 3 ingredients for this recipe, and guess what? It saves time. Keep watching. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel Cooking with Claudie. On today's episode, I will be showing you how to make 3 ingredients puff puff with no yeast. I call this instant puff puff because as soon as you mix, you're going to be frying right away. So this recipe is based upon request by someone. He wrote to me under my other puff puff recipe, which I use yeast, and was requesting for this video, and here it is. You have it. If you're new here, a special welcome to you. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for all the support. But if you're new, don't go away without hitting the subscribe button and turn on notification, and trust me, any recipe you see here, you are definitely gonna love them. For the ingredients, we need 3 cups of self-rising flour. Either you make your own self-rising flour or you use the store-bought self-rising flour. To make your own rising flour, you need 3 cups of all-purpose flour, 1.5 tablespoons of baking powder, and 1 teaspoon of salt. I'll be adding 1/3 cup of sugar. For the sugar, you can adjust according to how sweet you want it. Then I'll mix everything. Also, for this puff puff, I will be using some flavor. This is optional. You can skip this part, but I need nutmeg for flavor. And if you have any other flavor you want it to be in your puff puff, you can use it. So for the other ingredients, I will be using 2 cups of yogurt. Yes, for the yogurt here, I'm using vanilla and strawberry. Guess what? Vanilla and strawberry in puff puff is gonna be so delicious and flavorful. So for the yogurt, you can use any flavor of your choice, but please do not use Greek yogurt because it's going to alter the state of it, or the taste of it, or the texture of it. So what you're going to do when you put your yogurt and mix, you see that it's like be getting hard. Don't worry, just keep adding water until you get the required consistency. But for this recipe, I use like 1 cup of water. You are not using like cold water from the fridge or hot water, just normal room temperature water. So this is how your texture is supposed to look like. It's not stretchy, like it just cuts off when you lift it up with a spoon. Just lift up with a spoon, and when it cuts off like this, then you're ready to start frying. This is the part where it's so hard for some people, that's to cut the dough balls to start frying. And yeah, so guys, another tip for you is please do not use milk, because if you use milk, it's gonna be like donuts at that moment. So just use the yogurt and just like mix everything. Guys, for this recipe, I will not recommend you using this recipe like for parties or whatsoever, because it's going to be so expensive buying yogurt and all that. This recipe is just okay like if you want like something quick, if you want to eat something so quick, you can go ahead and make this recipe because it doesn't waste time for you to fry and all that. If you want the other puff puff that you're going to be using yeast, I'll be dropping the link in the description box so you can see and follow, because that one too is detailed. So when the puff puff is in the fire, I just keep stirring from time to time so that I have a good brown color for all of the balls. So when you have that golden brown color, then now it's good to take it off from the fire. We have our puff puff here. Look at that. Oh my god, it's so flavorful. So now I'm just going to pick up one, then try to open it, and let's see if it has been fully cooked inside. Look at that, it just breaks within. Guys, this one is so good. It's so crunchy in the outside because of that baking powder. So it's so crunchy outside, and inside it just melts in your mouth. It's so delicious. I call this instant puff puff. No need to waste time for it to be rising. If you are alone, you don't have a lot of time, you should go for this recipe for sure. But I will not advise you using this recipe for occasions, parties, because trust me, you're gonna spend a lot. Just go with the other yeast one, like I said before. So guys, this is the end of this video. I hope you grabbed something, and please check the description box because I will be dropping important points to note. So thank you so much. Until we meet again in my next video, keep trusting my recipes and please stay safe.